This file is made possible by the support of my wonderful patrons. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome, I'm MrSnake and you're amazing. As always, do not listen to this file whilst driving, operating machinery, or if you're doing something that requires your complete and utter attention. Only listen when it's safe and appropriate to do so. Now, having said that, let us begin. Get yourself nice and comfortable, and you can begin dropping, sinking, falling, drifting, floating into trance. As you drop and drift and sink and fall with the sound of my voice. And my voice can lead, soothe, guide, and lull you into trance. You may notice changes happening to the sensations in your body. You might noticing changes happening to sensations in your body right now. And whether those things happen immediately or happen in a second or two, that's okay. And it may be that you start to noticing my voice in different layers. It may be that you noticing my voice in different ways, in different directions, with different levels of volume and pitch, as you're sinking, dropping, drifting, floating, falling down deeper and deeper into trance. And you can become aware of your breathing. You can become aware of how you're breathing, that gentle rise and fall of your chest that happens all by itself. Becomes more relaxed, just like the muscles in your body become more and more relaxed. And doesn't it feel good to lean into this experience? Relaxing, sinking, dropping, falling into trance, just because of suggestions and because it feels so good, so relaxing, so peaceful to drift, fall, sink, drop into trance right now. And I mean, you could put up some kind of token resistance, but that's all it would just be a token resistance. Because ultimately the reason you came here, the reason you're listening to my voice right now, is because you really do want to go into trance. You want to go into trance as deeply as possible, as quickly as possible. Or maybe you're one of those people who really just enjoys the process, who becomes absorbed and fascinated with the process of dropping, drifting, sinking, falling into trance. And that's a good thing. So as your chest gently rises and falls, you can notice any kind of stress or tension just starts to dissipate and fade away with each breath out. And each breath in feels almost like you're just absorbing and breathing in trance itself. Just imagine that suffusing through your body, through your lungs, into your bloodstream. That trancey, wonderfully delicious, relaxed, calm state. It just permeates then into your muscles so that your body becomes completely and utterly relaxed. And because your body relaxes, well, your mind naturally follows suit. That inescapable link between body and mind and body, so that when one relaxes, the other relaxes immensely along with it. So as your mind goes deeper, your body relaxes even more. The muscles becoming more loose, more limp, more relaxed. Your mind becoming cleared of thought, just living in the moment, in the here and now. Really appreciating and becoming absorbed and more fascinated with the process of trance and how good it feels. Just living in the here and the now. thinking, existing in the moment. Thoughts can drift in and out of your mind, and that's okay. Your mind can become blank and empty if it wants, so that you're merely living and existing in the present. The past is in the past. The future has yet to be. But we are always, always in the present, in this moment, and now this moment. And sometimes we just need to take on board the pleasures that we feel in life this very second, right here and right now. And you can become more captivated with my voice, so that each and every word coils and moves around you, through you, and within you, deep into your mind, bringing peace and comfort. Maybe it brings obedience, maybe it brings pleasure. That's entirely up to you, what you feel comfortable with and what's safe and appropriate for you right now. And if for any reason you need to, you can come out of trance easily and effortlessly, feeling wonderfully calm, relaxed, but also bright and alert if needed. But if not, you can just continue to sink, drop, drift, and fall for me. You can let every word, every breath, every exhalation take you deeper and deeper. Going so deep, your trance becomes entranced, your hypnotized becomes hypnotized, your thoughts drift, float away, like feathers in the wind, or like a twig on a stream. They just go where they need to go for now. We don't need to think or worry about them. We can just let them drop, drift, fall away out of the conscious mind until there's just peace and stillness, and that's wonderful, isn't it? Doesn't it feel so good to just submit, surrender to the suggestions that I make, allowing yourself to go deeper, allowing yourself to become more immersed in the experience of hypnosis and trance. And there's no right or wrong way to go into trance, just the way that's right and appropriate for you in the here and the now. And you can go as deep as you need to go, as deep as is comfortable and safe for you. And you know you're always taken care of and always looked after in these files. So you can allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. Each breath out just expels tension, stress, or anxiety. Each breath in makes you feel amazingly, wonderfully vibrant, allowing that trance to become deeper, allowing your obedience to become more pleasurable, and your pleasure to become more obedient, and that's good. And each trance can vary, each hypnotic session can change from one to the other. They can remain very similar, but each one's different and unique, just like you. Each trance can have its own bonuses, each trance can have its own benefits. Each trance can be distinct and yet linked. And it's a delightful, wonderful contradiction, isn't it? That each trance can be different and yet similar, similar and yet different, but always pleasurable, always enjoyable. And you always feel so good after each and every session. And however you've gone into trance, well, that was the right way for you to go into trance for that session. There's no right or wrong way, just the way that's right and appropriate for you. So if you need to go into trance laying on a bed, that's fine. If you need to go into trance while sitting down, that's fine too. Because it's your trance, the trance that's right and appropriate for you. So let my words wash over you like waves on a beach. Let these words soothe and caress your body. Let the sound of my voice cover you in a blanket of safe well-being. Let my words provide comfort, peace, stillness. Or maybe there's another sensation you'd like my words to provide for you. It's entirely up to you. Unless, of course, you'd like me to suggest, tell you how you should feel. And I know that some of you do. I know that some of you actively crave me giving you a suggestion. That you adore when I just tell you what to think, how to think, and when to think. Or when I tell you not to think, when I tell you to just let those thoughts go, when I tell you that your mind's becoming filled with air, and those thoughts are just draining out of your mind completely, and they can come back when needed. But for now, if you don't need any thoughts, just let them go. Let those thoughts just vacate your mind completely. Like smoke outside on a breeze that just wafts away and fades into nothing. And that can happen with your mind right now, letting any thoughts just fade and drift away completely, easily and effortlessly, so that you become more blank. Your mind becomes more and more empty, almost like there was a faucet or a tap and your thoughts are just draining completely away from it. Becoming so blank, becoming so empty and thoughtless that you exist here in the now, in the present, becoming aware only of the sensations you feel and the sensations I tell you you feel, because the words I say you feel, you'll feel. The sounds I say you'll hear. The tastes I say you'll taste, you will taste. And you can just nod your head in agreement. That's right. Obedience is pleasure, pleasure is obedience. So become even more aware of how your body feels right now. Is there one place that feels different right now? Or maybe there's a couple of spots in your body that just radiate this amazingly good feeling that you're experiencing right now. Maybe there are several parts of your body that feel maybe a little bit warmer than the rest of your body right now. And maybe you can focus in on those parts. You can allow your focus, your awareness, to move to those parts of your body right now. How do they feel? Do they feel tingly? Do they pulse? Do they radiate that amazing sensation you associate most with trance? Right now. That's good. And you can let that pleasurable feeling just suffuse through your entire body, so that every piece of your body it touches, it spreads to the next part, and the next part, and the next part, until your entire body feels this good. And when your entire body feels this good, you can notice that maybe your mind starts to feel this good too. So much so that your entire body, your entire mind, every pore, cell, and fiber of your being is now experiencing this wonderful, pleasurable feeling right now, all over your body, all through your mind. Pleasure, this wonderful sensation. And you can take this time to just bask in this sensation. You can take the time right now, here, and just luxuriate in the wonderfully pleasurable feeling that trance is bringing you right now. And it's good. Your mind and body just filled with this amazing sensation that trance brings you. Maybe it's the remembrance of every pleasurable experience you've ever had happening all at once, all through your body, and all through your mind, existing here and now, for that pleasurable sensation to suffuse every part of your body, every pore, every cell, every single fiber of your body and your mind, happening all at once. And I want you to take a few moments, maybe a minute or two, to just keep experiencing and enjoying and savoring this wonderful pleasure right now. And then in a minute or two, I'll come back. But for now, just let that sensation pour in waves through your body and mind, feeling amazingly, amazingly good. And I'm back, and you can let those feelings, that sensation, just continue as it is. You can just let that pour through every fiber and cell of your being, your body, your mind. I want you to feel amazingly good right now. I want you to feel so good right now. Now I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. And when I reach 5, you're going to come out of trance, feeling amazingly calm and relaxed, knowing that you had a good experience. You can be freed of any suggestions that aren't right or appropriate for you right now. 1, starting to come up out of trance. 2, feeling amazingly calm, amazingly relaxed. 3, you may want to stretch and yawn. 4, coming out of trance, you may want to wiggle your fingers, your toes, becoming more alert. And 5, eyes open, coming out of trance, feeling so good. And thank you for listening, as always.